Hey guys, welcome back to Think Beautiful, the channel where I talk all things Meghan Markle. And wow, isn't she thirsty? Is there anyone thirstier than Meghan Markle? Honestly, she wants that cover of Vogue so bad. So we have to talk about that today. But first of all, let's just take a look at the latest PR stunt from Meghan. We got this article in her favorite go to, People magazine. I can only imagine how much she pays them per year. Meghan Markle shows off her signature glow during dinner outing with a friend in New York City. I can barely say that without laughing. You should see my face. A signature glow. What are we talking about here? What signature glow? Since when has she had a signature glow? Daniel Martin has only just started adding the serum to her foundation. He just told us this. I did a video on that. He told us the secret for this glow, aka oily AF skin. It is not signature. It's the second time she's been mixing the serum. And as I said in my previous video, do not do this. It is not a good idea. It is not a good look, Meghan. But anyway, she's done it once. She does it once again. And all of a sudden, it's a signature look. Oh my goodness. Meghan Markle showed off her signature glow. Oh, it's such a joke. Let's just skip past that. The Duchess of Sussex was photographed after she called them herself exiting Capo Masoon on Saturday, October 11. It is a Japanese inspired restaurant. I'm sure she didn't pay for this. The outing came after back to back days of events. Such a hard worker, but Project Healthy Minds World Mental Health Day commemorations, which Meghan attended with her husband, Prince Harry. How could we forget it's her husband? It's the only reason she's even in this publication in the first place. You glow, girl. Oh, I love how Meghan writes her own articles. It's so funny. She couldn't wait to say that. You know, it's Meghan. That is something that she would say. She's so corny. She's always saying those stupid little sayings that rhyme. And this is just another one of those things. You glow, girl. Meghan, we see you. We know you're on the other side of the keyboard. Meghan kept her hair pulled back in a sleek, aka oily ponytail for the nighttime gathering. Has she even washed her hair since she's been in New York? I really don't think so. She previously spent a lunch outing with Prince Harry with Serena. So she's gone out to dinner. No mention of Harry. So who did she go out to dinner with, I wonder? I'm going to tell you. And first of all, I can prove to you that she called the Paps because here we go. The credit is back grid. So what do you know? She's stepping out the back door once again. And there she is with the people she has called. She probably just went to the bathroom and added more serum to her face. Now, this is the person she went to dinner with, this lady here on the left. Now, I didn't know who this was. I had to look this up, but this is Jill Smoller. And you can see her here with Serena Williams because Jill Smoller works for WME and she represents Serena. So it's really no surprise that we're seeing a lot of Serena all of a sudden. And we're also seeing Meghan having lunch with Serena. Now, just to double back, that picture there I just showed you with Jill and Serena. That is Serena. that is Serena Williams. Oh, how the times have changed. Wow. What else can I say about that? I'll probably get my channel ripped apart. So I'll just leave that there. You guys can put your comments down below. But I just was very, very surprised. Let's leave it at that. Now, this article continues. Meghan's latest appearance followed days of back to back events from Project Healthy Minds World Mental Health Day programming, which she attended. Okay, so back to back events. Trying to sound very, very busy. But what is she talking about back to back? She did 2 days. She did 2 events. She did this one where these idiots accepted a humanitarian award, which means that that word means absolutely nothing. So this was a gala dinner, all right? And then the next day, they attended the Mental Health Day Festival, which Archwell sponsored, and she stood up on the stage and did her bit. That's not back to back events, that's just two events. Perhaps Meghan is getting mixed up because she did do a lot of pap shoots. This was definitely a PR trip for Meghan. She's trying to get her name out there in the headlines again because not only did she do these two events, she tacked on plenty of lunches. As I mentioned before, she had lunch with Serena Williams. She also had lunch with Jill, as you saw. Here she is getting herself out of the trash can. We also saw her stepping out on the sidewalk in front of her hotel, completely set up, as I showed you in another video. And we also got her stepping out of a car, again, taken by Backgrid. So, yes, Meghan, you did have back to back events, but most of those were just you calling the paps on yourself. I can see how that would be very confusing. Now, the big story for New York, really, it's not even about this humanitarian award. That was a decoy, basically. The real story is just this image. Because as I have been telling you guys, the second that Anna Wintour left Vogue, left her post, took a step down or sideways or whatever, she handed over to this girl here on the left. And that is Chloe Malle. Now, why would Meghan be suddenly talking to Chloe Malle? Because I'm telling you, she wants that cover of Vogue. She also probably wants to go to the Met Gala, but she definitely wants this Vogue cover. And I've never been so correct in my entire life, I swear. I was onto this last month. I knew this was going to happen. And have a look at this. Here she is meeting up with Chloe. She actually got in front of her. And I'm 100% sure she is trying hard to get on that cover. She is thirsty AF, this woman. People associate me with fashion. Yeah, especially after you've just gone to Paris Fashion Week, which was obviously a stunt. It all feeds into her plan to get on the cover of Vogue. Now, her friend Pierre Paulo accidentally told us all about their relationship. Meghan says they're basically best friends. They've been friends forever. He comes out on the cut and says that, oh, she just happened to text me. She just happened to try and get a ticket to the show. She wasn't invited. She invited herself. No doubt she tried to get a ticket to other events as well, but this one was a complete setup. So this is all part of her plan to get on the cover of Vogue. Oh my goodness, Meghan, you are so transparent. And look at that oily, oily face. Oh my goodness. Now, here she is pretending to listen at this Mental Health Day festival thing. She actually is probably just visualizing what she's going to say to Chloe later on in the day because you can see she's wearing the same outfit. It's exactly the same shirt. So she's had this meeting on the same day. Oh, Meghan. Meghan, I can only hope that Chloe can say no to this woman. I can imagine it would be very, very hard. And I'm sure she's throwing out the humanitarian award as well and all these different angles she could talk about in the interview. Oh my goodness. But guys, thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe, and I will keep these videos coming. Thank you. Bye.